So very good morning and welcome to this particular course on digital marketing fundamentals. And today we're going to take a topic from Unit 1. And the topic today we're going to see is what is actually the difference between traditional marketing as well as digital marketing. So let us understand this particular topic. Now, digital marketing. Now, digital marketing versus traditional marketing. Now, if we talk about traditional marketing, actually, we have conventional offline channels, whereas in talk about digital marketing, we have internet-based platforms. Now, we want to understand the key differences and do the comparisons and analysis. We're going to also study the advantages and limits of both of them and what are the strengths and challenges. So let us get into this. Now, before that, we get a quick introduction to what is meant by marketing. So if we talk about what is marketing, so marketing is actually the process of identifying the customer needs. Now, this is very important. You got to identify the customer needs. There are a lot of ways to do that. And then creating the products and services and then promoting the products and services profitably over a period of time. And marketing evolved and actually encompasses the following things. It starts with actually the market research, the promotion of the product itself, and then the customer engagement where we build lasting relationships, brand building, as well as sales generation. Now, what is traditional marketing? In terms of traditional marketing, actually, before it exists, before the internet era, the main focus is on mass communication and you're going to reach a very wider audience. For example, if we talk about the television and radio, the print media, the billboards and posters, and the direct mails, actually, they reach a lot of audience and it is actually primarily focused on mass communication. Now, examples of traditional marketing, we talk about brands like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and Procter Gamble. They actually still are doing that, and they are actually built and grown basically using the traditional marketing channels like TV commercials and newspaper ads and outdoor billboards. And one of the advantages of traditional marketing is actually have a high credibility and trust factors there. Because it is viewed as more authoritative, and you have mass communication where you would reach millions of people. And then you have tangible materials where we can see that physical impression, and then the local market research is also possible in terms of traditional market. Now, what are the limitations? One is actually the high cost, because the cost is significantly high, and the return on investment and campaign tracking effectiveness is very, very hard to measure. And the interaction with the particular target audience is going to be one way and very, very limited customer feedback. And then inflexible, once you launch a campaign, it's going to be very difficult to change the campaigns again. So what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is the same thing where you're going to promote the products and services, but instead of offline, we're going to use digital technologies and internet-based platforms. Here, the key thing is actually it enables targeted, measurable, and interactive marketing communication. The communication is going to be very clearly targeted. You can target at very, very hyper targeting. When you talk about hyper targeting, age, the location, the profile of the customer, what type of company is working. Based on that, we can do a targeting of the customer, which is very unique with respect to digital marketing. And these are some of the channels where the digital marketing is used: social media marketing, search engine marketing, email marketing, content marketing, and online advertisement. Now, these are some of the popular digital marketing platforms which you also will be very aware of: Facebook, actually, Instagram, YouTube, as well as Google. And what are the advantages of digital marketing is one is actually the real-time measurement, which is a very key parameter. We can track the performance with a very strong metrics. And the engagement is very high, two-way interactions, and the targeting is very precise targeting, as I told you in the last slide. And you can reach a global reach, and the cost is going to be very less. And what are the limitations of digital marketing is one is actually privacy concerns, because data security is involved, and this can definitely create complaint challenges. And the competition is very high because a lot of online platforms are there, making it very difficult to stand out. And then it depends on the connectivity and platform availability. Internet dependency is also very, very important. So India's got a good network, but still it is a challenge in many areas. And what are the key differences between both of them? One is actually, if you talk about cost, traditional marketing is very high, digital marketing is going to be very low. And whereas if we talk about the medium, here TV, radio, newspapers, there is internet, social media, and the reach is going to be global in digital, as well as in traditional marketing is going to be local and regional. And digital marketing campaigns are very, very easy to measure, whereas in terms of traditional marketing, it's going to be very challenging to track. So interaction of digital and traditional marketing. So modern businesses today use integrated marketing communications. These are some of the integrated marketing communication tools, TV to social media, and printing with QR codes, where what happens, and then print ads. Actually, today integration is happening, digital as well as traditional marketing, where there's a QR code and then it is directly taking you to the website or landing pages. The clear case of integration of digital marketing and traditional marketing. And then today we have also billboards actually, which is promoting hashtags and online campaigns simultaneously. So these are some of the real world examples. Companies like Nike and Apple, they use actually the digital marketing, both the combined integrated marketing approach of the offline as well as online marketing in a very, very strong way. And then what is the future of the marketing? How does it look like? One is actually artificial intelligence is going to be a very, very big factor in marketing. And then influence marketing is also one of the very important areas which has actually grown significantly, where the trust, based on the trust, the audience can be reached. And then we have personalized advertising, which is something very unique to digital marketing, where hyper targeted content, which is very customizedly targeted to the individuals. And then you have marketing automation and voice search. So these are some of the futures of digital marketing, emerging trends. And to conclude, the most effective marketing strategy today any company should do is a combination of both. Traditional marketing cannot be ignored, and so digital marketing should not be over leveraged. So you should have an integrated strategy to ensure that both are doing have an effective communication. So thank you very much, and looking forward to meet you in the next discussion. Thank you all.